So let's get into the guys who aren't just absolute incredible phenoms. Yet.
Well, they're
maybe they'll be there one day, but
maybe
they're
just not these guys.
Yeah. You want to?
Yeah, I'll start. I started because I talked about him a little bit last year, and I still like him, but unfortunately, a lot is going to depend on quarterback play, and I'm a little disappointed with what I saw in preseason week 1. Hopefully, it'll improve. But he's going in the 9th round. I went really late with these guys because if I'm not getting one of these front 3, I'm not taking a 5th round.
All my guys are late 9th or later.
Yeah, I'm not taking a 5th or a 6th or a 4th round typically and taking a tight end. This is Mike Gesecki.
Okay. He's not on my list.
That's fine. He's going at 9-11, so almost in the 10th. He's the latest guy I've got on my list. I really do like him. I think talent-wise, like he's just a massive target.
He's very good.
Very, very
I
good.
Like Gesecki.
The big thing that you're going to have to really worry about, though, is Tua. Is Tua going to take a step? I don't know. I really don't. What I saw this past week, I'm a little nervous.
Tua and Gesecki have had some moments where they've been very good together. But yeah, it's a completely different team now, though. Mm-hmm. And Gesecki was wildly inconsistent last year. Like
he was
wildly
inconsistent
I have him. Last year. He finished on the season good. 85 targets, only 53 receptions. Got 6 touchdowns, which is fine, but a lot of bust games in there, man.
Yeah, he definitely.
And that's without Jalen Waddle. That's without Will Fuller. Maybe a better running game this year, bringing more guys. They drafted another tight end, Tyler Long, who's a rookie, but he is a pass-catching tight end.
Well, I'm hoping that because, in my opinion, they didn't really have a really talented amount of pass catchers last year, and in ways like Devontae Parker, like okay, and now that they brought in like a Will Fuller who hopefully can stretch the field, and even a Jalen Waddle who's just gonna hopefully be all over the field, maybe it'll open up some more for a Mike Gesecki.
Yeah.
But again, the biggest thing is it's all comes down to Tua to me. You know, you always want to have a big tight end target for a young quarterback. They've got it. And they have had, like you said, very good connections in the past. And he had a stretch last year, dude, where weeks 12 through 14, he looked amazing.
Yeah, he had 4 touchdowns in those 3 weeks, too.
Yeah, that was over almost all his touchdowns in just those 3 weeks.
Yep.
But he had some really, really bad stretches.
He's one of my dynasty tight ends, and I like him. There is hope for him, but I'm not counting on him.
Well, like I said, we'll just have to wait.
But again,
and see.
He's in this group of tight ends that are going late. Where
you're kind of almost just throwing for a Hail Mary at this point.
Because at this point, you
happens.
want guys who have touchdown upside, and that's why I will go into my first guy.
Yep.
It's Robert Tonyan.
Yeah, I know you talk about him all the time, so I figured he would be on there.
the 10th tight end off the board, 8th pick of the 9th round. He finished 3rd overall at the tight end position last year. It came out of nowhere, just out of nowhere last year, and took over this tight end group in Green Bay and just thrived off efficiency. He had only 59 targets. Like, you look at the top tight ends last year and you look at their target totals.
Yeah.
And you look at his, they are not the same. He had 59 targets, caught 52 of those targets.
Yep.
He only didn't catch 7 of his targets.
Yeah, I just find that crazy.
He also tied with the league leader in tight ends for receiving touchdowns with 11. Tied with Travis Kelce. Man, he showed big play threat ability and a nose for the end zone that you really want in a tight end that can be elite. Kind of like how we saw Kittle come out. Big explosive plays, gets the touchdowns. 9 times last year, he was a top 12 tight end. He had 6 top 5 performances as well last year. I like Tonyan.
Yeah, the one thing for me is, you know, this Green Bay offense, man. Again, we just talked about how they are in the red zone.
Yeah.
They're very efficient in the red zone.
Yep.
And they're not always, you know, as much as I hate it because I had Aaron Jones last year, they don't always just hand the ball off to the running back and let him run in. No. They pass a lot inside the 5. What was it? I just have it up here.
85.
No, 7 targets inside the 10, 5 targets and 5 touchdowns inside the 10.
For
Tonyan. It's great.
Yeah.
So, you know, I would not be surprised if, because again, look at his yards, 586, but it's kind of touchdown or bust.
Yeah, but he only caught 52 passes.
Right.
Exactly. So
yeah, and that actually could go up.
Oh yeah, for sure. That could go up. And like I said, Gesecki, I have him in my dynasty league. I also have Robert Tonyan, and Tonyan's the guy I'm counting on and
Right.
going to depend upon.
Right. Well, we'll see. But I won't be surprised. In fact, I would almost lock him in to have double-digit touchdowns again this year.
Okay,
That's what I
that's
mean.
a very high mark, but yes,
he
has that
you
ability.
can't
to
be
back it up.
surprised. I really think that would happen, especially just in this offense. And again, I expect Rodgers to have such a good season. These touchdowns got to go somewhere. I mean, I think he had almost 50 last year, so spread it out, man. At least 10's going to go to Tonyan.
Yep.
Thank you for watching the Fantasy Monsters on YouTube. If you liked today's episode, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel below. We also have a merch store we want you to check out with all new gear that we've got available. That'll be in the description. Also, if you want to see any past videos, you can check that out as well. Thank you so much for watching the Fantasy Monsters. We'll catch you next time.
Have a go.